Kerala, 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 right? That's all the questions I get. What about Kerala? What about Kerala? What is up, my Back to Life family? Today I am jumping in to do a Q&A. Kerala, 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 right? That's all the questions I get. What about Kerala? What about Kerala? Literally in every single video. And from there I was like, you know what? We're going through what we're going through in the world right now. We're gonna be positive. We're gonna smile. We're just gonna do what's going on, and you can't stop it. You can't change anything besides, you know, staying away from people and everything like that. So make sure you're doing that. Let's be smart. Let's be compassionate. Let's care about others, and let's not put other people at risk. So let's stay in our homes, stay where you're away from people, and let's make good decisions. But we're gonna start with the Q&A. This is gonna be part one because I posted this question. I was like, I posted this thing on the community tab, and I was like, I'm gonna do a Q&A. Do you guys want to do that? How many questions? Blah blah blah. I've already got like 128 questions or 148. It hasn't even been 6 hours since I posted it. So this is part one. Kerala, 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 Kerala. Okay. I'm literally just gonna go through the comments, read them, and just see how it goes. We got Sunish right here. He says, Sugamano Nico, Sugam, doing great. Regardless of what's going on, still smiling, still happy. Inside now for like 80 hours straight, 85 hours straight, but I'm okay, nothing wrong. Robert says, how long will you be here? I'll be in Kerala till, my initial plan before this whole thing blew up was for 3 months. I was supposed to leave in May to go to one of my friend's weddings, but you don't know what's going on right now. I don't know what's going on right now, so who knows. Then we got Simply Amplified Malu. What are the differences that you see in Kerala and the rest of the country? The differences between Kerala and the rest of the country, I honestly don't even know. Like, I've been to Bangalore and I've been to Chennai, I've been to Pondicherry, Coimbatore, Uti. I didn't get to spend enough time in those places to really like be like, hey, this is different from this is different from this. The only time I've been in Mumbai is in an airport, and I've never been to the north. So that question I'm gonna have to come back to one day, because I really don't know the differences between Kerala and other states in India. Rao Shifa says, show your childhood pics. I got some childhood pics. I can post a couple. I'll post one or two. Oh man, that might scare you. I'll post one or two in the community tab at some point. We'll go through a little memory lane with Back to Life. Alright, moving on. We got Sijmod. Where is your favorite place in Kerala and why? Where is your favorite place? My favorite place in Kerala right now is Calicut. Why Calicut? Because this is where all my friends are, and like it's a central location. So most of my friends live here or around it, and so from there I can absolutely, you know, see anybody, or I can travel anywhere very quickly. I can, you know, run down to Kochi, or I can go to Wayanad, or hold on, y'all, got a little hair in my eye. I can go wherever I need to go, and from there, honestly, like, or from here in Calicut, in Calicut, it's just a good central location, and the food is amazing. And I only eat seafood, so this is a great place to be. And I'm starting not even to eat seafood much. I know you see it in the videos, but I'm starting to like to go away from that and just start eating complete veg, straight vegetarian. And I don't know, but that's why I enjoy Calicut the most, is because all my friends are around this place. So moving on, we got Lata. If you get a chance for acting in a Malayalam movie, will you act? Heck yeah, I'm being there. Sugamano, ente pere Nico. But yeah, that would be so cool. Of course, after everything dies down in the world, like where this is not a huge problem going on anymore, that would be super cool to act in a Malayalam movie. I can learn Malayalam like this, so you know, if there's any directors, producers out there that are doing stuff like that, I think that would be a cool opportunity to, you know, actually get into something like that, because I have, sorry y'all, my hair just keeps falling. I'm gonna just put it up. I have fallen in love with Kerala, and I do foresee myself spending a lot of time here, Lord willing. So I don't mind doing stuff like that. Like, that would be super amazing to be able to like jump into this type of culture and, you know, get into the entertainment field here. So yeah, solid question there. Mohammed, hey bro, Sogamano, Sogam. Lata, Again, can you say one of your worst experiences while traveling and one of your best experiences while traveling? One of my worst experiences ever while traveling, and it comes to mind right away, is I was in Sri Lanka actually, and a gentleman tried to steal something from me out of my bag when I was trying to help him. And it sucks because you always remember that. You always remember like that one bad moment, and you tend to forget some of the good moments, but that's just a part of life, and it happens, and I learned from it. You know, I handled the situation very well, and I moved on from it, but I'll never forget it. It was one of the worst moments I've ever had traveling. My travels have been pretty easy. I don't panic, I don't freak out. You know, if I have to sleep on the floor somewhere, that's not a problem. If I have to sleep on somebody's couch, it's cool. Like, I don't panic about stuff. If I don't have food, I'm fine. I can drink a little water. If I don't have anything, I can survive for like 48 hours, I think, or something, or a week. I'm honestly good, so I don't mind it. One of my best experiences was when I was in Trivandrum, and in Kerala here. If you don't know where that is, it's at the bottom of Kerala and at the bottom of India, literally. And from there, I organized the beach cleanup at Shengamugam Beach, and about 75 people showed up and literally just like helped clean a beach while it was downpouring so much rain, thunderstorms and everything. Everybody still helped, and that was just like one of the most satisfying feelings I've ever gotten from like being a YouTuber, seeing that we're using our platform for such an amazing cause and people actually coming out and supporting. All right, moving on. We got Simply Amplified. Currently, Kerala is famous for tourism and hospitality, but in which all other fields Kerala can perform better, especially from a business point of view? I think Kerala's biggest thing of, you know, obviously tourism is like the #1 thing, but coming from the West, coming from America, the one thing that would turn me away, see, I'm not like a tourist. Like, I go places and I live in places, so I just get used to what's going on. I get used to what's happening. But if I was a tourist and I was coming to Kerala for a week or 2 weeks to like get away from my world, wherever that is, let's say America, right? I would actually not want to come to Kerala because of like how dirty it is. And it's already gotten so much cleaner in 2020, like literally from the moment I flew into CCJ airport from America. I saw a difference since I've been here last, which was about 3 months ago. I was here from August to December. I was here in 2019. So I've seen such a big difference, but that's my biggest thing, like especially coming from America, like that's what we expect. Like, that's our expectation, is like we see places and we're like, oh man, this is so beautiful, it's so clean, I feel good. But if I was to come here as a tourist, that would be my biggest downfall. Is like, I would be like, oh my gosh, I don't feel comfortable because it's so dirty, etc. But because I like live here and I'm like one of you here in Kerala, I don't mind it, because like that's just the world that it is, and it's getting better, and it's, you know, it's working itself out. So I think people are really grasping that. So that's the biggest thing, like a business standpoint, even talking about tourism and everything like that. That's definitely something that, you know, has to continue to improve so that, you know, more tourists can come and enjoy this place. Moving on, we're gonna go with Simply Amplified again. Do you know Santosh George Kulungara? If you don't know, try to learn about him. He'll be an inspiration for you. I don't know who that is. I can look him up and check that out, see who that is, but sounds pretty solid because 22 people thumbed up that comment. And so moving on, we got Aswani, and I'm gonna actually thumbs up every comment that I'm going through so that I know exactly where I'm at, so I can do a part 2, part 3, like a video, so I can keep doing that, because I would never know where I am. Aswani says, most memorable experience in traveling. It's still the Trivandrum Shengamugam beach cleaning. Loved it. That's definitely what I enjoyed the most. Khadija, when are you moving to another place in Kerala? With what's going on in the world right now, I am not going anywhere. You will see me in Calicut, self-quarantined, making sure I'm safe and making sure those around me are safe. Because I'm not putting anybody at risk. As soon as the government here in Kerala said, yo, it's time for everybody to not go anywhere, I didn't step foot outside. And that's exactly how I'm going to keep it doing. Because I ain't, we're going to break the chain, and we're going to help the world. We are not about to act crazy right now. We're going to stay level-headed, and we're going to stay put, and we're going to make sure that we get through this together. Varalakshmi. Did you learn any Indian food recipes, and which is your favorite food of Kerala? I don't necessarily know any like Indian food recipes. However, my favorite food is definitely Kerala Parota. And with Kerala Parota, I enjoy like a alapi prawn curry, or you could say any kind of like veg something. I love like veg biryani or whatever it is with like a Kerala Parota. And people are like, oh, don't eat rice with Parota. I do what I want, thank you very much. And it tastes amazing. And if you don't do that, you should try it. You would love it. So yeah, that's my favorite food. All right, Khalith PK, we got... I have been following your videos since last year when you arrived at Calicut. I'm normally not a YouTube vlog follower, but your videos are just amazing and I keep following it regularly. Your videos are amazing, not because of any particular place you have visited, but because of your very down-to-earth nature. Thank you so much, brother. Or Khalif, I think, brother. Warm family-like attitude. By watching your videos regularly, I can relate to you as one of my family. Yeah, the Back to Life family. I love you. It was very heart-touching to see you give away ice cream to kids. That brought smiles and tears to my eyes. You have proven to us all humanity does exist. Keep doing what you're doing. Let our wonderful Back to Life family grow in numbers and spread the warmth. As for the question, we got a question. Who is your favorite Hollywood actor and movie? By the way, I'm from Patambi, Palakkad district. Do let us know when you'll be visiting here. My favorite Hollywood actor. Ooh, that's a good one. I think I have like 2 or 3. Definitely one being Mark Wahlberg. He is hilarious. I love that guy. He's just funny as heck. The Rock, Big Swole The Rock. He's hilarious. And then, I mean, that's such a hard thing to say because you got like Denzel Washington, you got Kevin Hart. I love funny stuff because I love laughing, and when those guys start cracking jokes in movies and stuff, Will Ferrell, oh my gosh, he is hilarious. I got too many, I'm sorry. I like funny movies. What's one of the funniest movies I like? Step Brothers, that's hilarious, which is Will Ferrell. But there's so many movies, man. That's a hard question, Khalif. Come on now, you shouldn't do that to me. Alright, now we got Sudamini. Hi Nico, I would like to meet you in Kannur. Unfortunately, we're not going anywhere right now. Jitin, have you had a crush on any Malu girl, or have you met the right kind of girl in Kerala? Who do you feel is more good looking, Americans or Indians? No, I've not necessarily had any crush on any girl. Oh, yes I do. She's not a Malu girl, I don't think. Alia Bhatt, I love that girl, man. No, I just like her movies. She's super, like, I like her character in movies. I like how she projects. She's a really good actor. That's what I like about her. And of course she's very pretty, but yeah. Have you met the right kind of girl in Kerala? I don't know. I don't like talk to women here in a relationship way. I just have friends and stuff like that. So I don't really know if I did meet the right kind of girl in Kerala. And who do you feel is more good looking, Americans or Indians? That's a very I don't know the right word. That's subjective, that question, because there's beautiful women in America, there's beautiful women in India, and there's Indians living in America, and there's Americans living in India. So honestly, I think both types of women have their own beautiful features, beautiful skin, whatever it is, and it's what you prefer. So I like both Americans and Indians. I don't have a problem with either one. You can't really say who's better looking because it all depends on the person that's looking at the woman or the guy, whoever it is you're looking at. So everybody's beautiful in their own way. Always remember that. Usman, hey Nico, who's your favorite sport and sportsman? Or what's your favorite sport? In America, we have American football, which is like rugby, but with helmets and protective gear and all this stuff. And that's what I played growing up, college, high school, middle school. And my favorite sportsman, I don't really watch sports because I'm so busy all the time. So I can't really answer that question. I don't really have a favorite sportsman or a favorite sport, but I played American football growing up and all that good stuff. And Navasri, don't you miss your mom while traveling? Because you are staying away from her for a long time, so have any missing? Of course, like, you miss family, but in America it's very different. Like, once you reach a certain age, you're on your own, you're making your own decisions, your family's not that involved. Obviously every family's different, but for us, we're very, independent. We don't make decisions for each other. But yes, I miss my mother, of course. I love my mom. She's the best mom in the whole world. No offense to any other moms out there, but my mom is the best mom. and I'm sure your kids would say the same thing about their mom, hopefully. But yeah, I miss my mom. I love her. Shout out to her. Yeah. Anamika, all right, let's see what you got. Say something about your family and home. For anybody that's new and you haven't seen any of my videos, I actually have some videos with my family in them from a couple months ago when I went back home, so you can check those out. But I have 2 brothers, 2 sisters. I'm the youngest. We live in America. I live in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Tennessee is the state, Chattanooga is the city, which would be like Calicut, Kerala. And yeah, I'm the baby, but I'm the biggest. And that's about it. And we have a lot of nieces and nephews running around, lots of babies running around. Everybody's married but me, so whoever wants to get married, let's do it. All right, next, Kalam. When are you going to catch up with Luke? We are waiting for a collab. And by the way, stay safe from Hyderabad. Luke actually went back to Australia, from what I know. He told me that he had to fly back there because they were closing the borders. And yeah, with everything going around in the world right now, I think me and Luke are going to have to catch up at a different time. So that's that. Rutul, what attractive do you see in Kerala? The best thing about Kerala for me is the people, man. You guys are freaking awesome. You guys definitely know how to show love and how to be hospitable. So that's what I love. Oh, we're reaching about 16, 17 minutes at this point. We're going to do a couple more questions, then we're going to save everything for part 2. Factify. Actually, what was your job? How did you earn enough traveling? Is it only YouTube? So I was a high school teacher back in my hometown for a year and a half. During that time, I was also a fitness trainer, doing a little extra work on the side, just any way to make a little extra money. I was always saving money. I built my own home, so now my home is like on Airbnb, which is homestay. So people are paying the bills. I make money off YouTube as well. That pays for my travels, so 2 sources of incomes, which supply my life. Good question. Sorry, I'm getting thirsty and my water bottle is like way over there. Kevin, what is the best way to prevent what's going on in the world right now? That's a tough question. What everybody's saying is stay your butt inside. Don't go out. Don't practice social distancing. Make sure you keep space between you. That's why I'm not going anywhere. Lots of people want to take pictures and stuff. So the best way to avoid that is by staying in. And you know, if you want to go outside, then make sure you're by yourself. Keep space around you. It's okay to go get some fresh air and stuff like that. Just don't go to bars and restaurants. Surely the whole world's shutting them down right now. But just be safe. You know, make good decisions. All right, life is beautiful. Which Malu actress do you find the most attractive? What's your favorite thing about Kerala? Have you ever dealt with burnout? If you have, how do you cope with it? Oh, goodness gracious. Which Malu actress do you find the most attractive? I don't know enough Malu actresses to say which one because I've not been exposed to the Malu film industry, movie industry, honestly, enough. I don't really know any Malayalam films, to be honest with you, except like somewhat. What's that movie called? Something Nights, Telendang Nights? I don't know what it's called. What's my favorite thing about Kerala? The people. That's always going to be my answer. And then, have you ever dealt with burnout? Absolutely. Last time I was here, I was vlogging so much, and I had been going for 8 months straight. I had been on the road for 8 months traveling. Out of the entire year last year, I traveled for 10 months. I was only home for 2. Let me just tell you, goodness gracious. That's why this time I came to Calicut and I was like, okay, I'm living in Calicut and I'll travel from Calicut so I can come home. And so that it gives you this like peace in your heart that like, oh, I can go to Kochi or go to Idukki or wherever you go, and then you can come back home, work on your videos, edit, whatever it is. Because when you're like just on the road constantly, oh my goodness, you start feeling crazy. You just gotta slow down sometimes. Goodness gracious. Sandra, what was the most surprising thing you did or saw? The most surprising thing I have done or saw. Oh, what have I done? I guess like the most craziest thing I've ever done in my life is probably skydiving in the video. That's my first ever YouTube video. And that made me conquer so many fears and showed me that I could literally do whatever I put my mind to, because that on the way up in that airplane, when you look over and you see nothing but like, wow, if I fall, I'm completely, okay, skydiving, yeah, for sure. Abhishek says, due to what's going on in the world, are you planning on going back to your home or staying here in Kerala? I'll be here. I don't want to get on an airplane right now with everything going on. I've been seeing a lot of the airports are just in complete chaos. And to go back to America where I'm from, it's like 30 hours of travel. So I do not plan on making that trip. I'm gonna just be here. I'm in one of the best states in India to feel safe, or in the world. People keep saying I'm in one of the best places in the world to be able to fight off what's going on right now. So I feel safe. I'm not scared. It's all good. And we're gonna do one more question. Rajendra, can you make a video about how Kerala is different from the rest of states in India? Stay safe, Nico from Bangalore. I can't make that video because I've not been to many states. So yeah, one day maybe. But anyways, that's 20 minutes of part 1. Wow, we have a lot of questions to go through. But anyways, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a huge thumbs up. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at NicoTJR and on TikTok. Make sure you check out shopbacktolife.com, grab you some merch, support the movement, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. We'll be back with Kerala questions part 2 very shortly. Tomorrow, we actually drop the Kerala God's Own Country song music video. It's going to be freaking amazing. Make sure you check it out. Link is going to be for the Spotify song in the bio. But my Back to Life family, I'll see you in my next video. Peace.